mentioned as one of your duties is to manage the board. What's your leadership style like for making sure that everyone is on time, on point, things like that?
Okay. My leadership style, first I would have to, if I wanted to manage the board, first on our REO calls, which is regional executive officers, which is the president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and programs chair, I would talk to them and enforce that they get their zones together and be all on one page so that we can all move together as a board. And it's about delegation, making sure that everybody knows their roles and responsibilities. So everything is going to really start when we meet together at the regional transition meeting at RTM in the summer.
Lauren Thomas, Region 3 Advisor and as Regional Chair. Part of the job of the Vice Chair is to moderate your chair, whether they are to ensure that their goals are met, and also to be the buffer between your chair and the board as a liaison, an objective opinion, and also to inform the chair if they are doing something incorrectly or correctly. How will you support your regional chair, regardless of whom it is, in their role as the vice, in your role as the vice chair and their role as the chair?
I would help, the main thing I would help with the chair is motivation and encouragement. The chair goes through a lot every day, and I will be that support person and also the person to keep them on track. I would probably create a personal agenda for them so that they know exactly what time it starts and how long they have to speak and what time they have to do this or that. So, and then I will also inform the board on letting the chair know how much she will be working and doing to see if the board can also help her or him with that respect.
Hello, this is Will Bordeaux, outgoing international committee chairperson. As part of the vice chair, one of your, I guess, duties is to resolve and manage conflict, and Lord knows we have that within the board. So, how do you plan to take, I guess, that responsibility, and like, what is your plan of action when it comes to conflict resolution?
At first, I will make sure that we all lay down some ground rules on how we conduct ourselves and act in public. And if those rules are not followed, we will have private meetings. It may be late at night or early in the morning so that we can all get on one page. But the main thing is not to show conflict in the public. You do that behind closed doors if you need to air out any feelings towards someone. And if that cannot be resolved, then I will take it to a higher level with the alumni or a national board if it needs to go that far. Thank you.
Brad Davis, Georgia Southern. In the event, somehow the chair has to resign and leave post, do you think you'll be fully capable of taking over the chair position? And how would you perform?
Yes, I do think I'll be fully capable to take over that position. Initially, I will be nervous, scared, unsure about exactly what to do, but then with prayer and guidance, I will be able to accomplish those tasks. Because I know I won't be able to do everything by myself.
I want to get about really great activation and share. How do you plan to deal with RV members that may have a more aggressive attitude than you do, and how it cause more conflict when it's time for you to, I guess, delegate?
Good question. If R&B members or anyone has a more aggressive attitude than I do, and I feel like I cannot control that situation because it's out of my control, I will seek further advice on how to deal with that, or reach out to the alumni or advisors on how to deal with that conflict. Because I can't fight now or anything. But I will try to do my best to resolve that issue.
Quick note, senators have priority in the questions and answers, so.
Hi, I'm Claudia Allen, President of Georgia Chapter. I'm wondering, being the previous regional membership chair, what new ideas do you have for leading membership as vice president?
Okay, one idea that I do have, with the membership is getting an efficient calendar out there on the website that's updated regularly so that the membership knows what is going on across the region, with chapters, local chapters. And I also would like, more personal phone calls with the membership, not just solely relying on email or, text messages. It's more personal, I guess, you get to know each other on a one-on-one basis. And also I'm open up to any, initiatives or programs that the membership is willing to, help us with, give us any ideas. I won't shoot it down, so those are basically my things.
Ruben Nelson, Ruby Vice Chair. One of the duties of Vice Chair is to be able to take over for the chair in case they can't serve for any reason. What safeguards might you put in place to be able to be prepared to take over as chair in case that happens for a temporary period of time?
Some safeguards I can do is shadowing, the chair, but then be able to be on her calls sometimes with her, like if she has calls with the NEB. And also just asking questions like, how do you do this or how do you run that? Basically just shadowing.
Based on your experience, what do you think is the most difficult thing that your board members will have to face, and how will you as vice chair help them to get through that?
The most difficult thing the board we have to face, to me, is, I know, I guess the culture shock of being able to travel and being at conferences and not being able to always go out and party like you want to with just the general membership, because you have to take care of business first and then you can go out. That was a big thing.
And how do you plan to help your board to overcome that?
Basically lay down ground rules first, so that they know what's expected of them and how much time they have to socialize or how much time you have to plan.
How do you plan to initialize and form the bond that's needed between yourself and the chair to make sure that you are always on the same page and trying to strive for the same vision?
And that's gonna come with constant communication, just checking up on each other on a regular basis. Maybe even just having dinner together, just talking so we can get to know each other on a personal level, not just on a business or professional level.
Lauren Thomas, Brianna, part of the duties of the vice chair is ensuring that the rules, the operational guidelines, bylaws, and other expectations that the board agrees to at the beginning of the year are enforced equally and equitably throughout the year. What will you do to remain objective on enforcing the rules and ensuring that everyone is performing to the required standards?
To make sure that they are, I guess, applying themselves to those rules. I will hold the REO personally responsible for the members that are, for the board members that are in their zone, to constantly go over the rules and guidelines with them during their calls. And then we will also go over there on our whole REB call to make sure that we are enforcing those rules and know what they are. And also at regional transition meeting, we will go over those rules in detail, so it's not a shock